It cured me of my IBS. It cured me of my Crohn's. It cured me of my rosacea. It cured me of my bad periods. It cured me of so many elements. I'm still working on the anxiety piece, but it cured me of so many things. I have energy. I feel like Superman. Anything that says bioengineered on it, don't eat it. Anything that has the reds, the yellows, the blues, throw them out. Anything with 5 or more ingredients, don't eat it.
It's the only state. Tennessee is the only state that's passed the bill, HB 1894, I think it was, that classifies any food that contains vaccine as a drug.
Welcome to the Strongpoint, where we're realigning our lives and creating a space for others doing the same. We're not here to mentor or preach. We're here to lock shields with people who still believe in strength, truth, and legacy. Let's get to work.
All right, welcome back to episode
What
8.
are we at? 8.
Yeah.
Episode 8. Yes.
It's the third part
I
of
told you so.
Food is the life. Yeah, I told you so.
I told you so.
I told you it's episode
That's
8.
for you, Toad. Yeah.
Very excited about this. This is the last one in the series.
Right.
I think we'll probably at some stage get a couple guys, maybe Anthony Chafee or somebody on here just to fill in some of the blanks for the carnivore stuff.
Right.
But we've gotten some really amazing feedback over the last, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just with regards to this food episode. And then we've been posting some stuff in the Homestead as well, and on the Facebook page and the Instagram. But we talked in the last episode and we said that we would create a page or a place in the Homestead for people to find farmers where they can get, share cow shares or whatever, beef shares. Well, the page is up and running. It's pretty comprehensive. We've got farmers, verified farmers. This was the hard part, is getting actually people who are verified who actually will do this in each state. It's really tough to get farmers in each state verified, so it's a slow process. We do have a few in each state though. So if you go to the website, which is thestrongpoint.com / it's probably farmers, you'll find a farmer page, and it has a list of like all the farmers around the country that you can contact. If you know a farmer that you are currently getting stuff from and you want to add them to that list, please let us know. Just hit the get in touch button on the website and we'll get it done. Also, the second part of what we're doing is on the website. If you go to thestrongpoint.com, there's a new section called resources. It has a couple different things in there. It's got some recommended reading in there, but really cool page that's in there is specifically a carnivore specific page. And this page has like all kinds of information about carnivore. It is kind of basic, but it refers to another website called Why Carnivore. And in Why Carnivore, there are thousands and thousands of pages on specifically carnivore, frequently asked questions, what to expect, how to do it, what it means. If you get into an argument with somebody, there's rebuttals in there. Yeah. It's run by a friend of ours, Ben Verman, who has like just an incredible knowledge about this. He put that together. It's a very basic website because of the amount of information that's on there, so it doesn't slow you down. The other thing is, if you need anything else or you have questions, any kind of thing, go to the Homestead page, join the Homestead, which is a free online community. I know I am really do a terrible job at explaining that part of what we're doing. It's a free online community with a couple pages that we've set up that you can post on, ask questions on. Like there's a community of people, small community of people in there already asking questions and just sharing their stories. And so that's a really, really valuable resource that we want to make available to people. And then also on the website, there is merch and books and the book, the Strongpoint books on there. So if you're interested in supporting us, that would be a great way to do it.
Yeah.
But right now, just let's recap what we've done up until now.
Right.
So the first 2 episodes,
So the first episode, we covered the history and kind of the regulations of the food industry and where our regulations came from, like where our food pyramid and our guidelines came from. And the second episode, we really covered the lies in the industry, the current lies in the industry, like all the bullshit, bull crap we've been fed in that industry. So today, we're going to get into some really thought-provoking topics, right? So I want you to think and consider, who is defining health for you? Your instincts or your state?
yeah, so this is interesting because currently in the United States, everybody knows that Bobby Kennedy is in.
My man.
He's awesome. He's getting a lot of big companies to cut a bunch of stuff out. But I want to just walk through what's going on in the United States at the moment. So there's a guideline shakeup with the HHS and the USDA right now. In 2025 committee recommendations, we're still lower meat, more plant protein, stricter sodium and sugar cuts. Now, the sodium and sugar cuts, awesome. There's still such a huge section of the FDA, though, that's resisting a lot of the change because of just lobbying and money and everything that's involved.
Right.
So RFK Jr. and Brooke Rollins said, it's time for the people and not the lobbyists.
I love that.
But the FDA is still hanging on to a lot of things, and it'll take time to cut through all the crap that's in there already, right?
Yeah. The FDA initiatives they are going to start putting warning labels on our food, kind of like they do on the cigarette warning labels, where it's telling you what's in your food.
Yeah.
And they're going to redefine the healthy definition of high fat and meat being bad as not being bad as once sought
because
after.
right now they're still pushing, fruits and veg and healthy
And
grains
actually,
and
they're
stuff.
trying to kill you, but we'll get into that in another episode. Go look up, what's his name? Paul Saladino. Yeah, go look up Paul Saladino and he'll tell you about it. Anyways, and they're also doing initiatives on sodium targets that will force reformulation across processed foods and packaged foods. So that is incredible.
So it's interesting here to note that healthy gets redefined every 5 to 10 years.
I mean, who decides
depending
that?
on what's profitable at the time.
Right.
Right. And so the companies do. Companies go, hey, you're not making money on this anymore. Let's change what it means, or let's change the word.
Right.
I think they just renamed aspartame to some other crap. I'll have to look it up, but they changed the name again because now everybody's like, aspartame gives you cancer, or let's call it, sugar pluff. And now it's, whatever it does. So every few years it changes.
Right.
And like margarine. Right.
And, in margarine, it's literally one molecule off from being
plastic.
Yeah. It is crazy to me that that's even legal. But besides the point, they've now deemed it harmful for us to consume margarine, right?
Yeah.
So that's interesting to me, as well as we've got to think about the hidden cost of reformulation. I remember the sugar-free and the low-fat diet craze, right? Everybody thought, if it said sugar-free or low-fat on the packaging, it was better for them. When in reality, it was packed with sodium and all kinds of additives.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't better for them, right? People were getting fatter. People were getting sicker. People were getting, it was autism spiked, ADHD spiked. I mean, all those spikes, right? Because they were putting, what is it called? Additional ingredients or artificial
natural flavors.
Natural flavors. That's what natural flavors can literally be any ingredient that they seem that's cheap at the time. So it could be rat poison for all we know.
Yeah, as long as it tastes like vanilla.
Right. As long as it's, addictive. But the hidden cost to those low-fat diets and those sugar-free diets is tied to your gut microbiome.
Yeah.
It literally kills it. That's why we have so many illnesses right now, right? Our gut microbiome is just whacked out because of all this.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things we're expecting because of the shakeup. I know right now a lot of people on TikTok are really bad because they can't buy junk with their SNAP anymore and with their food stamps, which is like, I don't understand why people who don't pay taxes get to use taxpayer money to buy junk.
Well,
right?
I don't want to pay for your ding dongs.
Oh,
I'm
and-
just being real. Like,
I don't.
let's be real. I mean, if there's people out there that really do need it, and I'm in full support of that, right?
Yeah, and we know it's going to affect stuff like school lunches.
Yeah.
Which I'm absolutely for.
Yeah, the Michelle Obama thing was not good.
And we'll have to see who's in charge of that and how they
Right.
formulate that. But I'm hopeful that it's somebody who actually knows what they're
And
doing.
hospitals and nursing home mills, like they're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
change, and that is amazing because maybe people will live longer, like they do in China,
And
like they
they'll
do.
survive in the hospital.
Yes,
That-
maybe they'll make it, right? I mean, if COVID didn't kill them, the food will, right?
Yeah, the only downside to this that I can see is that restaurants are going to have to change a lot of their recipes and like possibly how they're sourcing even some of their ingredients just to avoid fines or penalties or stay compliant.
But they need to. I mean, when we went to Italy for 2.5 weeks, I didn't gain nothing but an ounce, and all we ate was cannolis, pizza, pasta, the cream puffs,
so much Prosecco.
croissants, so much Prosecco. Yes, because their Coke Zero.
Yeah, well, I
terrible.
mean, that's the other thing, right? Is their Cokes taste like crap over there.
Because it doesn't have all that crap in it.
I'm telling you, if
It's
you
the
go to
worst
Italy,
Coke Zero I've
the
ever
reason
had.
why everybody
Yes.
drinks wine is because their Coca-Cola products taste like someone's fucking gym foot.
It was
It's
awful.
so
It's
gross.
so gross.
It's
It
disgusting.
was awful. But their sparkling water was like 32 cents, 32 euro. And so I loved their sparkling water. Like, and you could drink from like fountains and wells from there. It was really cool. Just Italy's amazing. But anyways, our government here in America, we are known to be the strong one. We're known to be the strength. We're known to be the pillar, right?
Yeah.
Why can't they get our food right? Like, why are they trying to kill us? Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand how we have allowed it. And we haven't questioned on the label when it's this long. And I'm guilty too. I'm a quick, like, look, I'm working 50 hours a week. I sail. I do a podcast. I got soccer. My daughter made the soccer team, y'all. If y'all didn't know, we're so proud of the high school soccer team. Her first game is tomorrow on my birthday, August 11th. I'm taking donation. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, but yeah, so she made the soccer team. But I am definitely guilty because I'm constantly on the go and constantly working of quick meals, like those panko breaded chicken nuggets and things. But when you look at the back of the label, you realize the stuff you're giving your kids.
Yeah.
Like, it's not healthy. So we've deemed Sundays, if I would quit selling online, our family meal prep day, where Rion literally cooks everything for the week or for a few days at a time. He doesn't want me to cook. He'll tell you the steak story one day, okay? Let's not do that today. It will ruin our mission here. But we're guilty too, right? But now we look at things differently. Anything that we see that has a red dye 40, yellow, 5, and all of those, we run. Because my son is a monster. Like, yes, I prayed for him. He's our miracle child after 5 miscarriages. But I should have prayed a little more specific, God, like, make sure he's calm. But part of me thinks that has to do with the crap he was fed too, and we were guilty.
Yeah, and if you want to dig into this a little bit, like you can ask the question, why is nobody addressing this, right? And it could be a number of different
But people
things.
don't care, I don't think.
Yeah, but it could be, and there's so many like conflicting things. It could just be profits, right? It's cheaper to manufacture, it's cheaper to produce.
But I'm not making money
it's
on
cheaper
it.
to
Are
mass
you?
produce.
Are you, viewers, are you all making money on this? I'm not. I'm paying for it. And they're trying to kill me and my kids. Like, we've got to stand up and do something about it. Like, think about your kid's lunch tray, for heaven's sakes. When I went and had lunch with my baby, when I went and had lunch with Riley, she'll kill me for saying her name live, but that's okay. I went and had lunch with her in middle school and in elementary school, and they literally had spaghetti, a roll. Sorry, I better pronounce it right, Toad. A roll, spaghetti, a breadstick, a little thing of rotten fruit, I kid you not, it was rotten, and Doritos, and a chocolate milk. Now, there is nothing healthy about anything on that plate. Nothing. The meatball was this big. Each kid got, that's it. And then you got marinara or whatever to dip your breadstick in. Like, full of sugar and carbohydrates and cheap products to mass produce for school.
Yeah.
now we pack her lunch, right? Like that was eye-opening for me. I couldn't eat one thing there.
Yeah. And then the teachers are like, I didn't understand it. At 3 o'clock, everybody seems to be like in a slump. Yeah, because they coming down from that sugar
What are
high.
they eating?
Yeah, it's all like glucose
Stacked
get
carb.
dumped into them. Yeah.
When I go to Cracker Barrel and I have a cheat day, because y'all know I'm 100% carnivore, 99% of the time. Hardcore carnivore. When I cheat and we go to Cracker Barrel and I get those pancakes, you can ask my husband here. I'm out for the rest of the day. I sleep the rest of the day. It's done. As soon as we get home.
Yep.
Done. So I can only imagine how our children are feeling. But who decides that? Like the cafeteria lady meal prepping? Is she a nutritionist? Or is it the Michelle Obama clan? What is it? Like, or is the federal guideline written by a committee that has never even met our children? That's what it is.
Yeah.
And they don't care. That's money in their pocket. Money in their pocket, just like the food pyramid. Eat your 8 to 12 pieces of bread a day. But stay away from butter, by God. And you're going to be skinny. Are you kidding me? Have you all walked around? I do not blame Americans for obesity. I do not. I do not blame us for thyroid conditions. I do not blame us for any of that crap. That stuff did not exist back in the day, and there's a reason for it. I mean, I'm Southern. Home fried chicken and dumplings. You know, I grew up on that stuff. Beef stew, the real beef stew with the potatoes, meat potatoes. I'm a potato kind of girl. But it wasn't like this. I wasn't overweight. You know, I wasn't. It was different then.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just, yeah.
And it looks like we're going back there.
Slowly.
Like you look at some of the stuff.
RFK. Come on, RFK.
So here's some of the MAHA initiatives. He's got a huge war on synthetic food dyes.
Yeah.
Like we know now with all the research that's recently come out that's not been suppressed, that it's linked to ADHD, behavioral disorders. It's actually even linked to depression and suicide.
And anxiety.
Yeah. Tennessee schools.
Oh, go Tennessee.
Dude, I want to move there so bad. Tennessee
Tennessee.
schools already banned red 40L5 and blue 1 in some of their districts, which is like
we need to set up a meeting
insane
with them for our podcast. Whoever did that, like that is crazy.
Timber Chet, probably if we reach out to him, he might be able to get some contact. All right, industry splits though. Pepsi, General Mills, they said they're moving ahead with a lot of those things.
So who likes
I know
Pepsi?
Coca-Cola came back and they said they're going to stop using refined sugar in regular Coke. They're going to go back using cane sugar,
Great.
which I don't understand why they ever stopped doing that.
Cane sugar is better. It's grown. Sugar, it's not processed. So, I mean, it's the better of two evils. So what's funny is Kraft and Heinz and Mondelez, they are not following suit. They're actually staying very quiet. You know, they probably got that back stock, you know. They probably got that stock in the back. I don't know. Guaranteed.
Like, can you imagine what this costs for a company if they have months and months of stock?
They are trying to kill us. They should have to pay for it. In fact, we should all be suing, and I'm not even a sue crazy person.
Yeah.
You know? So kids consuming artificial dyes showed marked changes in hyperactivity. This is proven. So if you have a child that is hyperactive like we do, we have two, check what they're eating. Check what they're eating, y'all. Check what they're eating. So big picture, the same companies removing dyes in Europe, literally removing dyes in Europe due to stricter EU rules. How are the rules stricter than ours? I do not know. Keep selling dye-filled versions here right in the USA. When I went to Italy, listen, we went to the grocery store, and when we went to Ireland, we went to the grocery store. When we went to listen, y'all, the ingredients, there's this many ingredients. I kid you not. It's like one line of ingredients. You know exactly what's in it. You come back here, it's the same product. It's this long of ingredients. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I have pictures I took. I was shocked, okay?
You know, so I want to just add on to that. There's been studies now that they've done where they took Native Europeans who moved to the United States and did not change their diet at all, right? They still cooked home meals like they do in Europe. but they got their produce and all their ingredients in the US and gained like a ton of weight while they were here.
Yep.
Went back to Europe, ate exactly the same way, and lost all that weight. Right. So it's hidden stuff in the food that we just don't know
those
about.
natural flavors that they put in.
And one of the things that adds to that is that there is a loophole in how companies can define their food. It's called the GRAS loophole. The GRA stands for generally recognized as safe. So they can bring something in, classify that as generally recognized as safe, and the FDA accepts it, right? It's like an honor system. It's like, oh yeah, these guys won't do anything, dodgy because they're trying to make an extra buck. But it's an existing loophole that everybody's taking advantage of.
Yeah, and it's absolutely insane. So if a company sells one version of cereal in Europe, right, without dyes, and a different one here with dyes, what does that tell you about how much they value us and our health as Americans? I know for a fact if you go to Aldi right now and you buy the Aldi brand, because the Aldi brand is foreign, you have to buy the Aldi brand though. It has no artificial dyes, it has no artificial sweeteners, and it is natural. Even their muffins, I'm not telling you go buy your kids the Aldi brand muffins. I think they're still terrible. But look at the ingredient difference. Compare it to the other muffins and you'll see the difference, because Aldi is from Europe. So the Aldi brand is the good stuff.
Yeah. So I want to put this into perspective, because the fact that companies can just put stuff into food and it not actually be overseen by the FDA has taken a huge turn this last maybe 2 years or so. So just so that you know, UC Riverside's research in California, they have found a way to put, listen to this.
It's going to blow your mind.
mRNA payloads into lettuce. And the earlier trials they did, they actually put vaccines for E. coli and rotavirus in potatoes, and they were successfully delivered to people eating those. The goal really was to bypass cold chain distribution. It's very expensive to keep that stuff cold and to transport it and to make sure that it's fresh, if you're looking at pharmaceuticals themselves. And so they figured, if we can put it in the food that's going to make its way to the people anyway, then why not do that? Because it's cheap.
I mean, it's sickening. You wonder why we have so many food recalls today. So many E. coli outbreaks, like in our food, right? We have so many. It's because they're putting the daggone virus in the potato.
Because they said, we want to put the vaccine in the potato, but we're going to pay the guy doing it minimum wage.
Yeah. And so that's what the vaccine is. That it's the
almost
virus
guaranteed.
inactivated. Like, it's an activated virus. Like, that is what the vaccine is. Now it's in my daggone potato. Thank God I don't eat them. But that's scary. So now that's what is going to be labeled on them. If it and it's going to have it, it's going to be labeled. If it's in Tennessee. Tennessee, you are good to me. I am loving it.
It's the only state. Tennessee is the only state that's passed the bill, HB 1894, I think it was, that classifies any food that contains vaccine as a drug. So you have to label that food with the same labeling that you put on drugs to identify.
Let's go further. This is against our constitutional rights as Americans.
Yep.
This is like, you're putting a what in my potato? In my lettuce? In my cantaloupe? A vaccine. Without telling me that what I'm consuming.
Yeah.
That is criminal. That is against our constitutional rights of freedom. I have the right to decide if I'm vaccinated or not, not you.
I mean, there is such a thing as informed consent.
Yes.
Right? And so it's beyond my brain.
Like, how do they get away with this crap?
That's like, man, it's like someone sneaking into your house and hitting you with a shot of something while you're asleep. It's the same thing.
Well, they do that to babies when they're born. With the Hep B virus that you can only get with sex, through sex. Do. What is my newborn baby need a Hep B virus for? They didn't even ask us before they gave it to him in the foot. And then it caused his reactive airway disease and asthma, proven by blood work. that Hep B virus is what did it. Now, you tell me that our vaccines are safe. Let me not get on a tangent. So let's just think about this. Sovereignty isn't just about farming. It's about controlling what enters your body. We have that control of what enters our body. We have the control of what we buy at the grocery store. I know that you all are going to think you're going to spend a lot more money on buying meat and things of that nature. But really, there's a right way to do it, and you're not going to. You're going to cut out the middle aisles of the grocery store. You're going to cut them out. Cut them out. Anything that says bioengineered on it, don't eat it. Anything that has the reds, the yellows, the blues, throw them out. Anything with 5 or more ingredients, don't eat it. I am serious, you all. Anything that says natural flavoring, just throw that on out the window. That could have anything in it, okay? Hidden sugars, hidden vaccines, hidden anything.
So, I mean, it's incredibly scary because if you think about mission creep, which anybody who has kids understand what mission creep is. It's when you give them about this big and then they take the whole length.
And that's the government.
A lot of these things start out as medical innovation. And it's like, this is new technology. We're doing this for research. We're doing this for science. And then it ends up as a policy, right?
Right.
It ends up being weaponized or it ends up being used by government,
us.
right? And now it's like actual policy or food policy or whatever.
The government protecting us. What happened to that? Like, what happened to what our founding fathers?
Yeah.
Like, where has that gone?
It's gone, bro. Like, we gave it away.
We allowed it.
Yeah.
So we have to fight for it to come back. We, the people, need to wake up.
Yep.
And get off our computers, get off our cell phones, get off the tickety talk, whatever it's called. Get off and wake the heck up, y'all. First thing foremost, God first, family second. All right? God first, family second. I know sometimes we say some words on here, but we love Jesus with all our heart, soul, and mind, and body and strength. He is my everything. And I know he's my husband's everything. I can feel him now. I got goosebumps. That Holy Ghost.
Yeah. And just while we're on that.
That fly is
it's
like.
It's not a fly. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Just.
I don't want to be like the kid with eye.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's for $2.
We have it's like a gnat or something buzzing around the studio.
For $2, you could.
She says she doesn't want to end up in an Oxfam ad with a little fly on her cheek.
For $2, I'm sorry.
You shouldn't say that.
Be nice.
It's hilarious.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I actually do support those kids. Actually,
no.
I'm monthly. Yes.
It's funny that you brought that up because we had I don't even know. I didn't want to say anything about this. But we had a few people comment to us, and it's not like people on the internet. I don't give a fuck about people on the internet, but it was about
watch your mouth.
It was friends of ours, right? And they're really nice people.
You don't even know who they are.
Them, really love them.
Yeah.
But they came to Dan. They won't come to me because they know. Anyway, they went to Dan and they're like, "Hey, we really want to share your program. We love your content. Your podcast is awesome, but we can't send it to our friends because you guys cuss on it." And she called me. She's like, "Hey, this is what's going on." I was like, "I'm not changing. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to be somebody on the internet.
Anybody that
and
knows
then somebody else.
You're not changing."
So I said to her, "Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard in your life, right? We're giving people information that could potentially
save their life.
I mean, we're not saying it's saving lives or anything, but it helps them be healthy, right? Even if it just gets them started, gets them thinking, helps them do some research. If you don't love your friend enough that you can send them a podcast where potentially maybe they cuss, if you say a few cuss words on, but the information is there that can help them, like, you need to have a conversation with yourself, right? Maybe you love the friendship more than you love the friend. Or maybe you're protecting the friendship, but you're not helping your friend.
Or it's a reputational thing.
Maybe, right? Know? I mean, the world has gotten so messed up that nobody wants to be honest with their friends, right? I have a friend, Kurt. I love the guy. We don't talk for months at a time, and then he'll call me. And then when we see each other, he'll be like, "Dude, you gained like 80 pounds since I saw you." Not 80. But he'll tell me straight to my face, right?
And you'll tell him he looks old or something.
It's real so friendship. I'm like, "You're losing your hair." He can't say anything to me about my hair.
Because he's bald, right?
he can't say nothing to me. So I'm like, just why can't people? Like, I don't know. I don't want to get
That's
on
what's
this.
wrong,
right?
though. That's what's wrong with some of the Christian community.
Oh,
But
for
I
sure.
understand, I understand both points of view. I understand yours and I understand these people's.
I do
So,
too.
I support both. I do think we need to watch our mouth a little bit. You're not going to, but I am. So, anyways, while we're bringing that up, Mr. Toad, I am just going to say this, okay? One time to you, sir. If you're a sir or a he in his mom's basement, maybe not. Maybe you are a CEO. I don't know. I will say Toad however I want to. That does not mean I am less educated. I'm actually very educated, okay? I am a senior financial analyst, sir, and I have had a lot of schooling. Also, Toad, if you don't like it, swipe, right? Like, dude, just swipe. Like, nobody has that kind of time. But I do appreciate your feedback, and I will take it into consideration, but this is how I talk. So just swipe. Thanks, dude.
Anyway,
Back
move
on
on.
topic.
Sorry.
Y'all think about this. You're eating a salad. Do you know if there's a vaccine in it? I'm terrified, okay? Also, would you want to know, right? If your lettuce carried a vaccine, would you want to know? If your potato had the mRNA in it, would you want to know? mRNA, sorry. Would you want to know if your potato had that in it? So, and what happens when the states disagree about whether you deserve to know and deserve a label? Think about it.
Yeah,
It's criminal.
it is. Right? You're going to have people
It's
fleeing
like that
states.
Tylenol killer. That guy that went and put cyanide in Tylenol and killed all those people. I mean, that's just as bad. They're doing that to us without our consent.
That sounds like an episode of Criminal Minds.
It is.
For real.
Freaking government's an episode of Criminal Minds.
Anyway,
I love
so
Reed.
we got together
Yes,
last couple of
this is
weeks,
good, y'all. This is
and
good.
we wanted to come up with something that's kind of
Easy.
our schedules and the way that our household runs allows us to go hardcore straight off the bat and be able to do a lot of things that is kind of hardcore carnivore. But I know that's not the same for a lot of people, and a lot of people are just going to work it in.
Yeah.
So we came up with like 10 generalized steps for when we started out that you can do all of them in one day. You can kind of spread them out, but what you want to do is you want to go through and you want to do all of the 10 steps. Will probably get you into a place where you're more comfortable with eating carnivore or with eating kind of
Right.
ketogenically, and it'll help you move forward. And then what you do, please listen to this, is the most important part, is you take what we gave you and you make it fit into your life.
Your own. You
right?
make it, adaptable for you.
This should not be something that you're weighing food or it's not.
No.
It's really not that
Please,
hard.
no.
But if you're doing this for 6 or 8 weeks, it needs to be like brushing your teeth.
And I do want
You
to,
need to have taken the time to figure out how this just becomes part of your routine.
and I didn't mean to interrupt, but I do want to say this. You are going to feel like crap for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you do, I want you to message us on the Homestead. All right. I have amazing products that I will be more than happy to send you, literally, or send you a link that will help you get over this keto flu and this detox. Okay. You're going to detox, and you're going to detox hard. When I say hard, I mean hard. I know we only did it as a week's challenge, but my challenge for you all, because I'm not as graceful as my husband, is give me 60 days to change your life.
Wow.
And it's not me doing it. It's what I know, okay? It cured me of my IBS. It cured me of my Crohn's. It cured me of my rosacea. It cured me of my bad periods. It cured me of so many elements. I'm still working on the anxiety piece, but it cured me of so many things. I have energy. I feel like Superman. I kid you not. I could sleep for 5 hours and I'm up, right? I'm never tired. It has done so much for me, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So I'm telling you all, my challenge is, yes, start for a week. Let's start with these. But my challenge is go deeper, go longer. And if you have the keto flu, you're going to feel like crap. You're not going to want to get out of bed. I have remedies for that I can help you with. I've been on this diet for over 4 years. Okay. And yes, I had cheesecake yesterday for my birthday. It's Monday from Cheesecake Factory. And yes, I do cheat every once in a while. I did not cheat for the first 2 years. So I do want to be clear. So let's go through this 10-step process that we're asking y'all to do this week, but I'm asking you all to adapt it longer. Okay.
Yeah, this will take you from being a average consumer to kind of like a sovereign meat eater.
And know what you're putting in your mouth.
And
It's going to
just,
change your
I want to
life.
preempt this. You're going to get a lot of comments. A lot of people are going to say stuff.
Listen, people, what about your
But-
cholesterol?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what about this? What about that?
You're always eating a steak.
Okay.
Have you checked your arteries? Yes, we have. We've had the
It's-
scans, and we are
Nothing.
nothing. They couldn't believe it. They wouldn't put us on a statin.
All right,
We have the good cholesterol, though.
all right, step number 1, audit your dependencies. So
Yes.
this is really important because if you don't know where you're at, you have no idea where you're going to go. So this is very simple. Get a journal. If you need to get a notebook, get a journal. It's really cheap right now because it's back
We
to
should
school.
create some on the Strongpoint website, journals, food diaries.
You don't do that. I do that.
I know, but it's a
That's
good idea.
a lot of
He'll
work
do that for
for
us.
me.
Yeah, he'll do it.
But anyway, so what you want to do is start journaling every meal you're eating and everything that you're eating, and find a way to see portion sizes for you, right? The easiest way for me for meat is the size of your hand. For vegetables, maybe the size of a fist. If you use that, you'll have a really great gauge for how much you ate. You don't have to weigh it. Please don't weigh anything. Weighing stuff is stupid. Takes a lot of time. It doesn't fucking tell you anything. All right. Step number 2, start meat first shopping. So when you're making your shopping list, prioritize meats, eggs, bacon, and butter.
Real butter, Irish butter. Listen, meat. You buy what you can afford. I do not care if it's hot dogs. Okay. You buy the best meat that you can afford.
The best hot dogs you can get.
The best hot
If
dogs
you can get all beef,
Yeah.
do that.
But it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, you buy eggs, you buy bacon, okay? You buy what you can afford. Ground beef is perfect. You take ground beef, you literally can season it with some salt and pepper. I'm not a big seasoned person. I'm allergic to onions and onion powder. So you season it with salt and pepper. You throw in a dab of butter. I mean, like a tablespoon of butter in that thing. And you fry up some eggs. And you can put some sour cream on it and cheese. You need the block cheese, though. You got to shred it on your own. You cannot use that potato starch that's already shredded, okay? This is the real deal. And you shred it and you put it in, it's like literally heaven.
Yeah. And
Okay.
so what would be interesting is if people got into the Homestead and posted some of the recipes that
Yes.
you're finding.
Go online.
I'd love to post recipes, but there are a gajillion of them
Go
on
to
YouTube University,
Yeah.
on
Just go
Google.
to Google, go to carnivore recipes. You can find a carnivore pizza recipe that's made out of like a turkey base or a ground beef base. It's a pizza. It's really good. We made a meatloaf carnivore. We've made those rolling things in bacon. My husband can really cook, y'all.
Carnivore chili.
Carnivore chili. Listen, it was amazing. We've made
so good.
carnivore cheesecake. I do not recommend that at first because it does have swerve in it. You need to stay away from all of that at first.
You
but
can
we
use
will.
monk fruit
You
too,
can
but you have to adjust the
let's
recipe.
Wait till you get the sugar out
Oh, yeah.
before we do that.
Yeah,
'cause
you'll-
You'll have sugar cravings so bad until that's out.
All right, so
I
we've
would-
got-
yeah.
Audit dependencies and meat first shopping, right? What's next?
So try one CSA share or beef quarter this month, okay? So go to our local farmer page. What you want to do is you want to prioritize protein from a trusted source.
Yeah.
So go to our local farmer page, and I am allowed to give a shout out to mine. She allowed me. So I actually buy beef from North Bend, Indiana? North Bend, Indiana, the Harker farm. And New Hope, Indiana, the Harker farm. That's where we get our meat, y'all. And her name is Jill, and I get my meat from her daddy. He owns a half Angus, half something. I can't remember the name, so that you get more meat, more fat, more marbled. And that's where we get our half a cow twice a year. So that is one of our Indiana farmers. They are amazing, okay? Amazing and affordable. And it's absolutely affordable. So you want to prioritize protein from trusted sources. This is your farmers. Okay, this is your farmers. You know they're not injecting with pesticides and dyes and all of that stuff. Okay,
Yeah, if you go to the website and you can't find a farmer that's close to you,
message us.
or the easiest thing is find a farmer's market. They're always going to be at farmers markets. Go and talk to the farmers there. They know, it's a very close-knit community. They all know each other. They can put you in touch with somebody.
Don't focus on grass-fed, grass-finished.
No.
It's disgusting, and you don't have to do that. Okay,
No.
ground beef 80-20 is great. Don't get that slime meat.
Yeah, if you end up eating like super duper extra clean carnivore, more power to you. But to start out, like, you don't have to break the bank. You don't have to
Y'all, you can go to Burger King, get some burger patties. They're flame grilled, okay? Do not get that fake cheese on it. Come home and get you some sliced Swiss cheese. You can eat sliced Swiss cheese, okay? Come home and put that on there. Get you the Baconator, the triple Baconator.
Yeah.
And do that. At Wendy's, get the, what's it called? The Dave's Double or whatever. Or the Dave's Triple. The Baconator. Or
That's the Baconator Wendy's.
Baconator's Wendy's.
Bacon King.
Bacon King is Burger King. You can do that with no bun, no garnish, no sauce, no nothing.
Yeah.
And they'll give you the patties and the bacon.
And it's becoming more common. When we first started, it was very difficult to explain, even in the drive-through. Yeah, no bun. And then it would still be messed up. And now it's like people kind of know.
Don't eat the American cheese. Ask for no cheese.
Yeah.
Chipotle, not Chipotle. I call it Chipotle. Sorry. Chipotle is great. Qdoba is great. Load it up with meat and sour cream and cheese, y'all. Load it up. Stay away from queso. You don't know what's in it. But load it up with your meats. Get chicken, steak, shrimp,
and the way you do it is you go, oh, can I get steak? And then they'll give you steak. And then you say, can I get double steak? Don't say double steak starting off, because then they give you like 3 pieces.
So they're good places to start. So the next thing you want to do is educate on nutrients, right? So understand why animal source nutrients can't be replicated by lab food. I mean, that's obvious, right? Absolutely obvious. We're going back to the way our ancestors ate, right?
Yeah.
So example of this would be creatine in beef supports brain function and muscle energy, you all. And they're telling us to stay away from beef. Come on.
Yep.
Yeah. So practice label vigilance, y'all. Learn the new FDA healthy icons and stay away from them. Unless it's RFK Jr. that wrote them, or the other girl. What's her name?
Brooke Rollins.
Brooke Rollins, yes. Stay away from them, okay? Unless it's from them. And keep a red flag list. Soy protein isolate, seed oils, and unexplained additives, and natural flavors, and any food coloring, and bioengineered ingredients. Stay the heck away from. If that label is this long, move on, sister. Move on, brother. You don't want it in your body. Your body can't even process it right. It's killing your gut microbiome and causing literally health issues, okay? Your health is going to improve with this.
Yeah, the easiest way to do this, on your phone, open a note and just start listing stuff every time you read about something. Too. Oh, yeah.
Do the apps. Right? Do the apps and scan the barcode for the apps. It's like Check Fresh or something, and it'll tell you where it is at a 5 to like a 1 of where you should eat it or not.
My team at work's going to eat me because whenever they say something dumb like that, I go, that sounds like a 2004 solution to a 2025 problem. No, the thing I said, because like, I'm just thinking, oh, write it in a note, and then you go apps, and I'm like.
Go to Pinterest. You can literally go to Pinterest and you can look up carnivore, and it'll give you list of grocery shopping lists to buy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We did that in the beginning. Eggs, bacon. This is what I eat. Beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. That is what I eat.
And then if you're really smart and lazy, you take that list, you copy it into ChatGPT and go, I want to eat carnivore. What can I make with this? Give me some recipes.
For the week. Yeah. And I want to spend this amount of money.
Yeah.
And it will make it for you, y'all.
It's awesome.
It's amazing.
Cook real meals. Number 5, right?
Commit to 5 homemade meal-based dinners this week with your family, including your children and everyone in your household. And y'all, share the difference in your energy and mood. Not only with each other, but in our homestead. I'm serious. Now, y'all are probably going to tell me I feel lethargic. I feel run down. I'm tired. Yes, that's your body detoxing. That's a good thing. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. So what do we got? Hang on a second.
Learn
I want
perseverance.
to recap this.
Oh.
All right. So number 1, audit dependencies. Start meat first shopping. Educate on nutrients. Practice label vigilance. Cook real meals. All right. Number 6, learn preservation. Right. And I don't mean save the whales. I mean save the whale fat. Maybe. I don't know. Freezers are, I know deep freezers can be expensive. So if you know somebody that has one and it's only
Facebook
half full,
Marketplace.
yeah, try on Facebook Marketplace to get your own one. If you have neighbors and you guys are close, share a freezer. They might go into a beef share with you as well,
Y'all can
right?
get a quarter cow
And
each.
so-
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
I
mean-
mean, you're buying half a cow and you're getting it cheaper.
Yeah, the hard thing with the quarter cow is like you don't get a whole brisket. So you could get a half a cow, get the whole brisket, and then just
And the whole ribeye.
cook it out together
Yeah.
or something. So there's some good stuff you can do there. Number 7, build alliances, right? So find 2 local producers. Right now, I know after this crap that happened in the beginning of the year, there's so many people that have chickens, right? Because there was an egg
After
shortage.
Biden done killed all the chickens.
Killed
Yeah.
half the chickens in the world. So if you have somebody locally, you'll notice it. You'll be driving down the road and be like fresh eggs or something.
In their driveway. Yeah.
Dude,
Stop
pull
in. We
in.
do.
Get to know them.
Yep.
They probably know other people who have whatever.
Or if
you
you're
know?
in an Amish area, y'all, they
Oh,
make the
dude.
best whipped cured butter. It is
Yeah.
incredible. Go stock up on those Amish eggs and those Amish butters. We do it. We love it. They are awesome. I wish I could talk to y'all about their jams, but we don't eat them.
I
Sorry.
saw a meme about the Amish the other day. It said, why did none of the Amish get COVID? And the answer was because they didn't know they were supposed to.
No, and I seen a funny meme on them says
Yeah.
that they've never vaccinated one of their children.
No, they don't.
And they don't get those.
They don't have
Crazy
any
things.
issues.
Yeah,
right?
I know. It's
anyway, okay, where are we at? Number 8.
Number 8. Teach and transfer. So involve your kids in meal prep. Make it a family fun thing. Make it fun. Teach them how to eat healthy and right? Teach them how to eat healthy and right. So host a real food night with neighbors and say to them, no processed items allowed. This might tick a lot of people off, but just tell them, bring your own meat and we'll grill it.
Yeah, I mean, in South Africa, which is where I'm from, we have a thing called a bring and braai, which is a bring and cook out. So everybody brings their own meat, and somebody commandeers the grill, and all of it gets cooked.
And it's so much meat,
you
y'all.
will never see burgers
This much
and
meat.
hot dogs.
No,
ever.
ever. It's steaks.
We don't do
it's
burgers
food
and hot
it's-
dogs
it's-
at all.
Yeah, it's homemade salt.
So-
It's amazing.
We do lamb, we do steaks, we do chops, we'd even take chuck. If you can get a chuck roast, cut it this way across, and you throw it on the grill as
Tastes
a
like
steak.
ribeye.
It's the same as ribeye. It's
Same
so
as
good.
ribeye.
It's so good.
So also number 9, advocate locally. Okay, advocate locally. Attend one school board meeting of your children or a city council meeting and advocate for these. Okay, and you're gonna ask. This is what you're gonna ask. It's gonna take some guts. Okay, what's in the food being fed to our children or our parents in nursing homes or our parents in the hospitals? What is it?
Yeah, who decides it?
Who decides it?
Yeah. The local advocacy is really important because what it's going to do is also give you an opportunity to support locally. So support your local farmers, right?
Oh,
You can
please support the
Advocate
farmers,
for a
y'all.
lot of
They
the
need it now.
regulations that's coming up against farming.
I'm all about
Um,
agriculture. Please support our
yeah.
farmers, y'all. Please, please, please. They need it now more than ever, y'all. They need it.
And then number 10 is also as important as number 1, right? Because number 1 tells you where you've been. Number 10 is going to tell you where we're going, and that is to monitor policy trends.
Yes.
So get online, sign up on X, or follow
I
the
got blocked.
Bobby Kennedy. Like there's a few different things that you can do online. I wouldn't follow anything in the news because it's bullshit. It's been bullshit for like, I don't know, 100 years. Like none of it's believable. We don't know if any of it was true for like the last 80 years
We
at
don't know
least.
if any of
right?
it's true anyways.
So you can get a lot of information on places like X, and you get to decide what's real, what's not real, and what's true and what's not.
But do your
and that's
research.
not-
Don't trust just us. Please do your research,
and
y'all.
that's not hard to find
Yeah.
either. Then join, if there's a state group in your state that's pushing for transparency,
like Tennessee
did.
Yes.
Join that group. There is a huge movement across the United States called the Convention of States.
So
if
excited.
you look them up, they are trying to call for a Convention of States, which basically allows for law to bypass Congress. And what they're calling for is term limits, outlawing lobbying and gerrymandering.
We definitely
Like
need
there's a
term
bunch
limits.
of stuff that everybody agrees with that they're never, ever, ever going to do in Congress. So get involved with them. It's a phenomenal movement that's going on as well.
Yeah,
And
get
then,
involved, y'all. Let's get involved. Let's take back America. Let's
Yeah.
make her great again, right?
Yeah, so that's your 10 steps. I'm going to recap them real quick. Audit your dependencies. Start meat first shopping. Educate on nutrients. Practice your label vigilance. Read the labels. Cook real meats at home. Learn preservation. Build your alliances with your farmers. Teach your kids and transfer it to your neighbors. Advocate for it. And then number 10, monitor policy trends.
And put it all on the homestead. We want to see those recipes, y'all. We want to see y'all cooking with your kids or cooking in your kitchen and what you all thought about it. And yes, maybe after this week, you're going to feel a little bit lethargic, but I promise you all it gets better. And if you do, please let us know and we will refer you to some amazing products. I even have some so that will help you get through that detox stage. So our closing challenge for you guys, okay? This is the closing challenge to wrap up our food series, which makes me sad.
Yeah.
Your 7-day plan. Number 1, cook every meal at home this week. That's a tough one. Okay, but commit. Number 2, contact at least one local farmer or CSA. You can find our local farmers on our Strongpoint website. Okay, you can find one in your area. Number 3, add one item to your sovereignty stash. All right, add one item to your sovereignty stash.
That could be anything. That's more kind of, I guess, meal kind of prepping stuff. So
Yeah.
if you can get some meat-based, there's a lot of good companies now that do meat-based long life foods. Like, look into it. Even if you just look into it and educate yourself, that's a really good first step.
Mm-hmm. They have carnivore packs
they do.
now. Yeah.
They do.
So also, number 4, teach one cooking skill to your kids or spouse, unless your spouse is me. And number 5, share this episode or a home-cooked meal with someone questioning the system or someone that needs to hear it.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
It's really important. So this message, even though I know there's a lot of it going around, if you guys could share this, please share the show with as many
Like,
people as you can.
Comment, even if it's good, bad, different, it's fine.
We'd love to get some traction.
Yes.
Follow us on X and on
Apple
Facebook.
and Spotify and TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
And Facebook. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Follow us, you all. Share it. This message needs to be heard. A lot of them do. You know, and here's a bonus, right? If you can, plan your first quarter cow or CSA membership. You can even go in with a neighbor or a friend, right? Plan it, save for it, and do it. It's so worth it. My freezer will send y'all a picture. It's stocked full. And this is going to change your life.
Yeah. It really is. Like, I mean, I know we say that and people say that all the time.
But
And I don't want to
is-
sound like one of these morons online. My plan's going to save your life, right? Or change your life or whatever it is.
But what you put in your
this
body.
changed it for us
It did.
in such a massive
And
way.
our kids.
And still is. And we're still learning. Don't get me wrong. We're still learning all
I
about
just
it
had cheesecake
as we
yesterday.
go along.
Yeah, it's
And so now the next step is to try and figure out a balance for the kids to also be a little stricter than we are or than they are right now.
but they are still kids, so we have to,
yeah,
remember
because we
that.
want to give them balance and still let them
I don't
kind
want
of
them to have
enjoy.
a food disorder or something.
Yeah, and I want to be able to stop at DQ and get them a dip cone or something
when they
on
made
the
all
odd
A's
occasion.
or whatever. Yeah,
right. It's important that there's balance.
balance in
You know,
anything.
In everything that you do. Like even this, if you just find a way to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Even if it's just enjoying the adventure of changing what you're doing, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do it. Like,
No.
I'm guaranteed.
And that's why I said, get what you can afford. Even if it's sausages,
Yeah.
even if it's eggs and bacon, get what you can afford. I am serious. Look up Dr. Ken Berry. He is one of my favorites, and he will tell you, go to his Carnivore One-on-One, the basics, the first episode, and he will tell you everything you need to know about carnivore. Dr. Ken Berry, I love you. You changed my life. Dr. Anthony Chafee, I love you. You changed my life. The Steak and Butter Girl, same thing. Changed my life. I am telling you, go to Dr. Ken Berry, look him up, and listen to his carnivore basics, and he will tell you, you buy what you can afford that is animal-based.
Yeah. There's a great book by Saladino as well.
Yeah, but
Dr.
he's
Paul
changed his
Saladino.
game.
I know he has, but the first book that he wrote on this was really, really
The
informative.
Carnivore Code.
Had a lot of information in
Yes.
it. So you could start there either.
It's a great book, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a great book.
Yeah.
So as we end this, as we wrap our food up, and the next one will be on AI. It's exciting. So as biotech reaches food, sovereignty shifts, okay? From what you eat to what you can trust.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's time that we stop waiting for policy and regulations to define what we can do, and for each of us to have that come to Jesus moment and say, hey, I'm in charge of my life. I'm in charge of what I'm putting in my body,
Yes.
right? And so maybe I need to take it a little bit more seriously.
I want to live a long time,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
you all want to live a long time. Come on, I want to be like Abraham in the Bible and live that long. Like,
Yeah.
we'll talk about fasting soon too. Fasting's important, and it comes naturally with carnivore. But
So I know this is a little shorter episode. We wanted to round up.
but AI's
This-
coming, and they're
oh,
big.
yeah.
They're
The
gonna be
next
long.
episodes are crazy.
Woo!
And then I'm toying with the idea of I want to do a series
On
on
the Fed.
the central banks.
Yes.
And
Which goes against kind of me because I'm a senior financial
Oh my
analyst. But
let me just tell you, the amount of information I have now, it would have to be like 6 episodes.
and we're trying to condense
And
it.
I don't want to bore the life out of anybody. It's really interesting to me because I'm like, I want to know about all this stuff, where it came from, why we're being manipulated by it, and what is the reality of it.
Yeah.
Right? Here's all you have to do just for the next, 24 hours, 2 days, whatever. Just think about what is money and what does it mean to you?
Yeah.
And if you can't answer that, then that's a problem.
Right.
All right. Anyway,
So
let us know in the Homestead. Let us know in the comments if that's
And
something you'd be interested in.
yeah, and if you are, we'll definitely take it on. AI's
Yeah.
next, and then we can do the Fed. But listen, if you're going through detox, please message us. I will get back to you personally, and I will give you the remedies. Okay?
Yeah.
Also, let's end it with this. Be deliberate. All right? Be informed. And be ungovernable. Don't let the government define what you eat and who you are.
Yeah.
This is the strong point.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, y'all. Bye, Toad.